What's good, y'all? It's Millie back again, and today I'm gonna just jump right into it with the verse of the day, Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. With that being said, you should already know what today's word is going to be about. Some people tend to think that not everything is spiritual, baby. Everything that we deal with on this earthly realm is spiritual. Everything. Nothing is a coincidence. Recently, God has brought to my attention that there may be some curses or some covenants that our ancestors made on our bloodline from way back when, before you was even thought of by your peoples, that you are now dealing with those problems today. So we, as a chosen people, have to now take it upon ourselves to break those curses off of our bloodlines for us and our children's sake. I recently released a video talking about how I was struggling with the spirit of homosexuality and where the spirit actually came from, and how I know that came off my bloodline because of a demonic pattern. You would see that my grandma and so on and so forth, everybody was gay. And I've always fought the thoughts of being gay because I was raised by a homophobic father, so I definitely wasn't trying to dibble and dabble into that type of lifestyle. But on the back end, I was like 12 years old watching lesbian porn and things of the such. Well, I have been praying to try to break these covenants off of me and my bloodline. And last night I had a dream, and I usually occasionally have homosexual dreams. Sometimes they don't make no sense. Sometimes it's literally what it says it is, a homosexual dream. So last night I was dreaming, and I was laid up with some girl, and I put my hands down there, start doing what I do or whatever. And I immediately felt convicted in my spirit in the dream. And y'all know that that we are very close to the spiritual world, like in the dreamland. Like God can, give you messages through your dream. The devil can try to sneak in messages through your dream, all type. We're very close to the spiritual realm when we sleeping. So I got my hand in the girl pants or whatever, and I get convicted in my spirit. And in the dream, I rebuked the spirit of homosexuality. I'm happy about this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just to know that I'm not tripping. Like, I'm actually doing something right. When I dream, I try to write my dreams down. And so I definitely wrote down the dream. Just want to make sure I'm telling y'all exactly how it actually happened. But yes, I fought the homosexual urge. And then I placed my hand on my belly, and I rebuked the spirit of homosexuality. And I used the blood of Jesus to cast it back to the pits of which it came. And I literally saw the spirit leave. In the dream, I literally saw the spirit remove itself from me. So to me, that was just confirmation that I broke one of the covenants off. So it's our job to figure out, sucks, but it is our job to figure out what evil covenants our ancestors or anybody down our bloodline might have made, what deals with the devil, what curses might have got put on our bloodline, things that we think ain't got nothing to do with us. Somebody probably done wanted to be rich, and they cursed 3 or 4 generations down. Now you ain't got no money. Somebody was doing beauty spells and wanted some man to like them, and cursed generations down. Now you can't find no man, or men is repulsed by you. Girl, it's so much into this. But there are always patterns or signs that there is something on your bloodline. For instance, I know that something has been after me my entire life. When I was little, I used to have dreams of the devil chasing me. And I started having dreams of the devil chasing me because the first dream I ever had was like the devil was beneath me and God was above me, and I was in the room with my grandma and my godmom. And my grandma was like, "Oh, the devil asking who you gonna serve." And I said, I'm gonna serve God. And it was like a big earthquake in the dream. And she was like, oh, now you done made him mad. And like the whole dream just collapsed. And basically I woke up. From then on, I started having dreams of the devil chasing me. He literally was instilling fear within me since I was a child. As I got older, there was still like, my life was just, my story is crazy, y'all. I got a testimony for you, and the story ain't even over, but the things that I've already overcome is already mind-blowing. But when I was 15 years old, I moved out of my aunt's house because she was abusing me, and I went to go live with this lady that my daddy was talking to. My daddy didn't even live with the lady. So I went with the lady. I used to live in Georgia. I moved to Florida to go live with this lady, started school, all type of stuff. That lady within herself was crazy that I had rather go back to the abuse than live with her. So my aunt and them was coming to Florida to visit some other family members, and they stopped by to pick me up before they headed back to Georgia. And my aunt literally stopped me and made me look her in her eye, and she said, why? She was like, why would you go live with somebody that you barely know? Like, you want me to tell you why they did that? Look at me and let me tell you why you did that. You did that because you thought you would get away from me. You will never get away from me. That don't sound like someone human would say. That is how you know that the dark side have been after me for I don't know how long. And apparently there's a big calling over my life for them to be trying to recruit me so bad. Or I don't know what my ancestors did. If I was sacrificed or something, I don't know. But one thing about it, God got me, and I'm obviously a person that's supposed to break generational curses. This probably doesn't only go for me. Like, I know that there's plenty of other generational curse breakers, and there's lots of things on our bloodlines that we're so unaware about. Like, I'm 28 years old now, and I'm just now thinking like, hey, maybe there are some evil covenants, you know? I never thought about these things before. I never thought about stuff that my ancestors did that's affected my life today. And I've been on so many different avenues in this spiritual journeys. Like, on this spiritual journey, like, it just never clicked in my head that, maybe you got some things to break off of you. But that dream last night just really confirmed it for me that, yeah, somebody was doing something was going on. And there's some things tied to me that ain't supposed to be tied to me. And that's why I am where I am today. And where I am today is not where God is calling me to be. Like, he's calling me way higher than where I am right now. Cause I done came from the bottom for sure, but I still ain't on the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna keep ascending. But as a people, as a chosen people, as a generation that's supposed to break generational curses, or whoever you are, wherever you at, we need to make sure that we're praying for wisdom, praying for guidance, and really digging deep to find out what is really going on. And this is why he says that not having knowledge is going to be the downfall of his people. We literally have to go searching for this knowledge. We can't just expect God to just be giving everything, handing everything to us. Like, you have to get up and go and get it yourself. There could be so many demons attached to your spirit, your soul, and you just don't even know it. One small thing is forgiveness. I ain't supposed to do me dirty, but once you get deeper into your word, you realize that you're literally leaving a doorway open for the enemy to get in. And he could send people to hurt your feelings, to do you wrong. If you're doing the best that you can on your walk with Christ, the devil could literally come. He's here to kill, steal, and destroy. He trying to get back in. If you kick him out, he's trying to get back in, no matter what. So he could literally send somebody to piss you off or do you wrong, and now you got some unforgiveness in your heart. Now you done let another demon back in to throw you off your track, to make you backslide, or whatever the case is. We literally have to plead the blood of Jesus over our mind, body, and soul. Plead the blood of Jesus over those evil covenants that you're unaware of or that you might be aware of, and get them up out of them. As an adult, I got into it with that same aunt that said that demonic crap to me, and I exposed all of the men in our house that were fondling with the young girls in the house and outside of the house, and I was condemned and banished from the entire family. Like, them folks say, I am not family no more. I am no kin to them because I told who was touching who. We're not battling with flesh and blood, bro. Like, that is way deeper than flesh and blood. There's no way that humans are capable of being so dark. We really got to open our eyes and really think deeper into this. You need to do some digging. Pray against the spirit of fear. Pray against the spirit of anxiety. Pray for wisdom. Pray for knowledge. And pray this bullcrap up off your bloodline so that we can get them promises that God has been saying that he's going to give to us for how long. His word cannot be returned to him void, so he's never a liar. Never that. But there's some things that we have to do in order to get those promises. And sometimes it's not all about you doing wrong. Them folks down the way, oh, how many decades ago, was out here doing some bull crap. And now we over here suffering. It's time to kill all that. With that being said, pick up your book, get in your quiet time, and cut out these distractions and really lean on God right now in this moment so that you can get the knowledge and the wisdom that you need so you can get them promises. Not deeper than just getting the promises, just so you really could just clear yourself of all that negativity, because ain't nobody got time. We got a beautiful long life ahead of us. God said that we're gonna live a long life in his name. Ain't nobody trying to live a long life of struggle. Please. And struggling don't always mean financial. You know what I mean. Everyday struggles. So please do your best. Get your quiet time, cut out all distractions, and lean on God. I'm Millie. This is Come As You Are. Until next time.